Good morning. Happy Monday. Brent Tallman here, Fairway Independent Mortgage with the mortgage market update for November 20th. And we'll just get right to it. Current rates, according to Mortgage News Daily, average conventional rate stands at 7.37. That's down by 0.19. From last week, VA stands at 6.72. That's down by 0.02 from last week. And FHA stands at 6.70. That's down by 0.21 from last week. We had a great week relatively in regards to mortgages. They're at their lowest levels in about 2 months. The CPI index on Tuesday came in 0.1 lower than expectations. And then the next day, the retail sales came in a little bit higher than expected. And normally rates would have shot back up, but the overall sentiment in the market is that the Feds are done raising rates for the time being, and maybe even looking to cut rates as the economy slows down into 2024. Now, the Feds do not control directly mortgage rates. We are driven by the bond market. As long as the bond market goes up, rates will go down, and as long as the bond market goes down, rates will go up. So as long as investors are investing in the bond market and the bond market remains strong, rates will be where they are and go down. And hopefully what we'll see is a gradual decrease in rates over time. We don't want to see a rapid decrease. We already know the supply and demand issues we have here. I know in Orlando it's less than 2 months in inventory right now, which is still a seller's market, and which is why I've been telling people now is always the best time to buy. And I mean that with all sincerity, because what is not happening is home pricing is not going down. It's actually increased and continues to increase. And if rates go down, home pricing is going to shoot way up. And so that's why we have to be the leaders in explaining to our clients that now is really the best time to buy, because you got a seller's market that is buyer friendly. You can get concessions now. You can work on inspection issues and things like that would normally prevent people from buying homes when there's tons of competition. And so buy now, because rates or homes will continue to go up into the future, and as more demand is placed on homes, they'll just continue to skyrocket. So buy now while you can, even though rates are higher, because if rates do continue to go down and continue to get lower, you can always refinance it, and you have set in your price for the home. And honestly, owning a home is one of the best and ultimate inflation reductions, right? Because regardless of what happens with inflation, regardless of what cash is worth, you have set in the price for your home for the next 30 years or however long your term of the mortgage is. It is one of the best inflation protections you can have in your life, is owning a home versus rent. So now is a good time to buy. We need to continue to preach that message and guide and lead our buyers in regards to that. I get a lot of questions. Well, the media, came out and said rates were this. One thing that happens on Thursday, we get the Freddie Mac survey numbers, and they come out Thursday. Usually media reports on them late Thursday, maybe Friday, and they'll differ from the rates that I have. One reason is Mortgage News Daily rates are current. They're up to the date. They change in the middle of the day. They change throughout, whenever. Those are current rates. The problem with the media reports is it's a survey that's answered by loan officers across the country, and they have till Wednesday to submit it, and 90% of those people do it on Monday. They do it on Monday, and then by the time Thursday rolls around, rates have drastically changed, good or bad. So pay attention. If you want good and accurate interest rates, call your loan officer. If you don't have a loan officer that's able to do that, give me a call. I'll be happy to help you out with that. Now, we do still have Hometown Heroes money. It is going. I'm assuming in the next, we are anticipating in the next 3 to 4 weeks that will be gone. So please emphasize that as well for those that qualify. On this past Saturday, the 95% multi-unit started for conventional financing. So that's also, and then also renovation loans. So if you got hard to sell properties due to inspection issues, please keep that in mind. And then on that note, we have a contractor that's willing to do the work on 4-point inspections and get paid at closing. So that may be something you might be interested in. Give me a call in regards to that. And then also, if you have any builders you're working with, we have forward commitments where builders can purchase rates, buy them down, and do a lump sum. So if they got a lot of inventory they need to move, they could price interest rates 1, 2, 3 points below the market and get those inventories moving. So that's called forward commitment. Be glad to talk with you about that. And then also we have a lock and list program. If you have any properties that are having difficulty selling, it might be a great opportunity for you to get your listings moved and sold. And then lastly, in regards to growth and connections, I just want to say to all of you, thank you so much for being part of my life, being part of my business, being part of my family, through the referrals you send, just through the conversations that we have. I'm very, very grateful this week and all the time for all the people that I get to deal with. I've met many wonderful, amazing people, professional people that really care about what they're doing, care about their clients and love on their clients. And I love partnering with you, working with you, and seeing people get into homes, because that to me is one of the best things they can do for them and their family. So I'm very thankful for each and every one of you. I wish you and your family all a very happy and wonderful Thanksgiving. Take care, and remember, now is always the best time to buy.